Hello darlings, Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year's Eve. This obviously is the final reading of 2025. So let's see what you need to understand going into the new year. Let's see what you need to understand going into the new year. Rainbows. Okay, that's a beautiful message. Beautiful. Double rainbows as well. So some of you could have been seeing double rainbows. We have possibilities. Sorry, doorways, but that's basically possibilities. Let's see what else we got. Juggler. Okay. If the dogs bark, I will pause said video. They are quite boisterous today, quite reactive today. Music. There's just a lot going on, isn't there? Again, once again in the energies. And as we know, through the Gregorian calendar, it is New Year's Eve and New Year starts tomorrow, but really and truly we know it starts in Aries season. Feathers. Feathers. When feathers are near, loved ones are near. Epiphany. Ooh, so some of you could be getting epiphanies about various things in your life. Let's see what else comes through. Bear with me. Let's see what else you need to know with rainbows. Page of Swords. Page of Swords can be a learning energy. It can be a communication energy. It could also be a bit of a spying energy. I'm not feeling that with this though. I feel like it's more learning something. But we'll see. Clarify. Doorways is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. Something stable is on its way to you. Something stable. We've also got the Nine of Wands. You're very tired, you're browbeaten, a lot of us have been to war with ourselves as well as, in some cases, others. We've got the Nine of Cups here as well. Just focus on filling your own cup up at the moment. Be your own love. Choose you. Focus on you. Clarify Epiphany. Ten of Cups. Maybe you've realised that what type of person will fit the bill for a relationship. What your next relationship looks like. Anything else? King of Wands. Yeah. Ultimately, you've had a realisation about what you want in a relationship, and if you've been putting up with certain behaviours in the past, that's not what you want anymore. You're like, no, I want someone who is on the same page. With the King of Pentacles, that's someone you can rely on. It's not necessarily someone to be codependent on, because we're not about codependency. We're about alignment, we're about soul love, we're about divine love, divine union. And a lot of you, regardless of any labels as such, have got this coming in next year because you've realised what you needed to let go of. And yes, in some cases, that can be a twin flame. Or it can be someone who you thought was your twin, who might have been a karmic flame, or whatever the fucking label, who gives a fuck. Ultimately, you want a person who is invested in themselves, but is safe emotionally. They're emotionally intelligent, they're wise, they are loving and kind and caring to others, and, they choose you, you choose them, and it's alignment. It's not codependency, it's alignment love, And a lot of you have got that coming next year. And it will happen how and when it's meant to, and with who it's meant to. And that's that really. Okay, let's see what else you need to be aware of going into the new year. Let's see. Healer of the Ages. Okay. Walking away. Goddess of the Moon, broken heart. Yeah, some of you have chosen to walk away from someone here. You've just had enough. You're like, you know what? I deserve more than this shit. I deserve more. We've got the thinking man. You could be dealing with someone who's had to walk away from something and has been broken-hearted or upset about a life they've had to move away from because it wasn't working. We've got the fifth chakra. Someone isn't telling you something here as well, straight away that's coming through. Someone is not telling you something. Let's see. Dogs barking is confirmation. Okay, clarify Healer of the Ages. I don't actually know what they're barking at because there's nothing outside. We've been for a walk, so they're not bored. You are the healer here. You are the healer. The Empress. You are the healer. You are realising where you are your own healer as well. Clarify walking away. You're walking away from shit. You're walking away from things that don't serve you anymore. You're walking away from, you know, conflict. You're walking away from drama. You're walking away from stuff that doesn't serve you, basically. You're learning the truth and clarity, and, you know, a broken heart can be a very big lesson. We've got the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you want your King of Pentacles. You want someone you can rely on, someone who is on the same page as you. Someone, hang on, someone who looks at you the way you look at them as well. Like, this is, and then we got the Page of Swords too. So again, this is about possibly learning some truth here, or learning to speak your truth more and more with the King of Swords coming out. And maybe someone is going to speak some truth to you. Who knows? But stranger things have happened, haven't they? Stranger things has been mentioned for a reason, so that could mean something to someone. Yeah, you're exhausted, you're bone tired, you're drained, you just want peace. It's been a very, very difficult year, and believe me, so many of us have been through it, if not all of us in some capacity. Like, there's a lot of people who are like, oh yeah, 2025, it's been amazing, it's been this, it's been that, and yeah, you know, in many ways it has, yeah, absolutely. But this is the year where you will look back and go, fuck me, that changed everything for me. It certainly has me. The way I look at life now is very, very different to what I did even last month, you know? Okay. So, what other messages do we have for this collective watching this now? What other messages do we have for this collective? Hello, darling girl. You want to go outside? Honestly, she's so cute. Knight of Swords. Interesting. The Emperor. Okay. Hangman. Everything happens according to divine timing. Yeah, we all know the fucking joke, for fuck's sake. Judgmental. Oh, that's interesting. I meant judgment, but I said judgmental. So some of you could be working through something that's made you be judgmental. And you know what? Sometimes being judgmental is part of healing. King of Wands. Just don't stay in judgment. Like, judgment of yourself, yeah, fair enough, work through it. But don't be judgmental of other people, because 9 times out of 10, when you're judgmental of other people, you're going to be put in the same position. What's next? 7 of Swords. Someone's deceiving you. Oh, what a fucking surprise. Somebody is deceiving you. Okay. Let's see what that's about. You could be deceiving you as well. Like, you really could. Let's see. Queen of Wands. Okay. You've got a lot coming in here with that Queen of Wands energy. An Emperor has got some anxiety issues, or maybe you're anxious and upset over something to do with someone here. You're being guided to just focus on you, your life, your goals. What's Judgment here for? Ace of Cups. Choose to love yourself. If no one else can love you the way you want them to love you, then choose to love yourself. Like, when you love yourself, you're putting out to the universe boundaries. Yeah, and self-love is absolutely key. We've got the Knight of Wands here clarifying the King of Wands. So someone is wanting to come in quickly here. We have the 5 of Swords as a block to the 7 of Swords. So there could be stuff going on in your life or in someone else's life here where, you know, you don't know what's going on. You don't know the difficulties they've been through. But at the same time, you know, you're realising, I can only choose myself. I can only choose myself. And that's absolutely paramount. Yeah, strength. It's really important to do that. Anything else with this connection here? Or collective? King of Cups. Stay in your rooted heart space, because there's a lot of pain here that's happened for a lot of you. Something else has caused some distress, and you're just like, you're over it. And it's like, Pain is a great teacher, yes, but sometimes you don't want to be sat in pain anymore. You want to be sat in love, and you want to move through the heartbreak, all the difficulty, as quickly as you can. Like, I do feel for a lot of you, there is someone here who wants to come towards you, tell you what you mean to them, and, you know, work on something new, begin something new. Yeah, for a lot of you, there is that coming in the new year. But obviously, practice non-attachment and just choose you. Just focus on you. You are more important than any other life, like any other, not any other life, sorry, any other, so if you're dealing with a connection of you're aligned to a certain journey, you are more important. Please put yourself first. Not necessarily on a pedestal, but please choose you. Because when you choose you, you put out to the universe what you are requiring. Self-love is so important because it's all part of boundary making as well. What's on the horizon with the new year around the corner? What is it we need to know or understand for this collective watching? What do they need to know or understand? So we have safe haven, beautiful. We have lonesome. We have hopeful. We have afflicting pain, and heartbreaks come out as well. So listen, anyone causing you pain, causing you heartbreak, has got to fucking go. We've got peachy keen satisfaction. You cannot be dealing with people who are hurting you, even if they're not intentionally hurting you, but their actions, for whatever reason, are hurting you. Step the fuck back, pull yourself back, and focus on you. You do not need that shit. You do not need somebody hurting you. You do not need it. You do not need it. You don't need it. Clarify safe haven. Empress. Be your own safe haven until someone else aligns with you that can do the same for you. Yeah, for some of you, there is a bit of a lonely time coming in here. Like, some of you, you're still hopeful, you're still working through fears, you're still working through blocks, you know, and it's time to really go within and keep focused on that. But ultimately, some of you are still dealing with a yucky energy here, or some of you are dealing with someone who is dealing with a very angry energy, an angry, jealous energy. But ultimately, if you keep circling back around to feeling sad and feeling heartbroken over something, it's an opportunity to keep healing. It's an opportunity to keep focusing on you, and it's an opportunity to pour all that pain and to turn it into power, basically. That's what you have to do. We've got the Five of Pentacles here. You know, if you're still being left out in the cold by somebody, if you're still not getting anything from someone because it's not the right time, yada, 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 whatever, please just focus on you. Please, please focus on you. And in turn and in time, you will align with who and what is meant for you. Never practice attachment to anything in life. Anything. Money, friends, family, partners, connections. Focus on you. Okay? Please focus on you. 3 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Focus on you. When you do that, you'll be surprised how much the universe will reward you. Yeah, but there has been a lot of pain that's been caused possibly by a third party, but you may have been hurt by somebody you loved, and you know, we've all been there. We've all been hurt by somebody we love at some point over the years. Yeah, of course. And pain, like an empty pocket, pain, heartbreak are the biggest teachers in life, you know. But I think for a lot of us, we're due some good karma. This year has been very challenging, very difficult, and it's like, oh my God, please, can we please have a fucking rest? And can we please have something to look forward to? So we're going to see what else is coming in the new year for you that you've got to look forward to. Like, what have this collective watching got to look forward to? So we have answers and we have good luck. Beautiful. We have happiness. Yeah, everybody just wants to be happy, and I know happiness is a choice, and you can't assign anyone that much control over your life. Of course, you have to choose to be happy, and that can be difficult when you're in a lot of pain. Boundaries. Don't be afraid to put boundaries in place. You know, life purpose. You may need to do that in order to begin your life purpose, or to continue with life purpose, or maybe you're here as part of your life purpose to teach people boundaries. Prosperity. Yeah, a lot of you have got this coming. It's coming. It's on its way. You just need to trust. You just need to trust. that it's on its way to you. It's on its way. Clarify answers, please, Spirit. Seven of Pentacles. It's all coming. The seeds that you have sown are coming. Page of Wands. Yeah, it's coming. There's excitement in the air here. Oh, Three of Wands. Clarifying happiness. It's coming. You're moving away from things. You're moving away from tumultuous waters. Clarify the life purpose. This is exciting times. Five of Pentacles. It's changing. That is changing. Oh, we also have a King of Cups here as well. Something is changing. Just stay in your heart center. Masculine and feminine balance. It seems to be coming into fruition now. Yeah, prosperity is clarified by the Ace of Wands. You've got something new coming here, and because you have been, well, the Hermit card's come out, but because you have been focused on you in a lot of ways and in a lot of cases, it's bringing in Chariot. It's bringing in, it's bringing in positive moves for you that will build prosperity. And you've had to be quite direct, you've had to be quite forthright with you and your own life, your own habits, and you're like, okay, what works for me, what doesn't, you know? And yeah, Seven of Swords, where were you deceiving yourself? Where were you self-sabotaging? You know, it's like, okay, I can't be doing that anymore with the Death card. You got to be changing the way you see things. And you are doing it, you know, one bit at a time. We've got the Devil here as well. So there has been times when you felt stuck or bound to certain habits, people, places, and you're like, I can't do that anymore. And you've moved away from it. You've balanced out some stuff and you're like, no, I've got to focus on my own life, my own goals, and there is something beautiful and stable coming for you. Now, in some cases, yes, it could be in a beautiful relationship, but I think for a lot of you, it's more to do with your life purpose and the development of that in some capacity. Okay. Any of the messages going into 2026 for this collective viewing this as we speak? Any of the messages? Ten of Pentacles. Okay, stability is on its way to you. Chariot. The Death card. Yeah, you closed out a lot. I sent a voice note to a friend of mine, right? It might have been about 8 or 9 minutes long, and it was sent at 13:55, right? But Spirit made the timing of it be 0.00. That is a message for me and for the collective that we have gone full circle. Be proud of what you have achieved. We've got the Five of Cups, so there's a bit of regret. And listen, oh dear, we've also got the Three of Swords. There's a bit of regret, there's a bit of discomfort here, there's a bit of pain, more heartbreak. Maybe somebody you're dealing with still feeling heartbroken over something. Take that as it resonates. But you know, turn your pain into power. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. You've got commitment to self coming here. You've got like really magical things on the horizon. You're standing on the precipice of something amazing, guys. Honestly, it's going to be beautiful. But obviously, there's still a bit of pain to work through. Let's see what else we get. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles, please. Queen of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, those who've been anxious about money or about commitment, it's coming, it's on its way. You just need to get into a place where you're magnetising it in. Appreciate that's hard. Queen of Swords. Cut out what doesn't serve you. Cut out anything that hurts you. If it doesn't feed you, if it doesn't help you grow, if it's not someone who's choosing you, if it's not something that's choosing you, fucking get rid. Respectfully, get rid. We are not going into 2026 umming and ahhing about someone, oh, if they're not choosing me, then I'm just going to wait. No, we're not doing any of that shit. You focus on you. You never know who you're going to meet. Clarify the Death card. Page of Cups. This transformation is needed. Clarify the Five of Cups, Four of Swords. Yeah, it's time to rest. Winter is a time for rest. We know this. And it's a time to recalibrate and regenerate cells in some cases. Some of you may be being guided to do some fasting of some sort. Clarify the Three of Swords, please. Four of Cups. Yeah. There's definitely a vibe somebody's looking at you with missed opportunity in mind. Like they're realising they fucked up something here. And for some of you, you've cut them out. You've cut something out here. You've cut something out here. Tell me more. Yeah, you've cut something out. You've been umming and ahhing about it, and you made a decision to cut it out, whatever that is. person, places, habits. You've cut something out and you've had enough. But it could be that the person you're connected to is also doing that too, if this resonates. This feels more like this feels more about you guys, like really focusing more and more on you rather than worrying about a connection. This feels very much like going into the new year, everything has to be about, like everything you're dealing with, everything you're focusing on, you have to put yourself first. You can't be like allowing someone else's behaviour to affect your mood. I mean, I know we all do it at times. You know, work through it, release it, purge it, fucking let it go. It can't come to 2026 with you. We've got a matter of hours before we're in 2026. Other messages, don't do any cleaning at all. Don't do any washing on New Year's Day. It will wash someone out of your life. Don't do any cleaning of any sort, like spring cleaning, hoovering, any of that. Don't do it all. If you're going to do it, get it done today or wait until Friday. Don't do any of that because you'll spend the rest of your life, the rest of this year, cleaning. Same, try and be careful what you spend on New Year's Day as well. Be careful of costs because you want to be in a place where you're attracting in money, attracting in love. You know, just be mindful of what you're doing tomorrow. Be mindful, right? But don't do any kind of, I mean, washing up pans and things like that, that doesn't count. But using a washing machine, a cycle, no, don't use a washing machine tomorrow. Anything else, Spirit, that this collective need to be aware of going into the new year, please? Anything else they need to be aware of? Anything else they need to be aware of? Anything else? Oh, well, these have all just come out, so we're going to go with it. So we've got the beaver, things working against you. Although it isn't always about negative things, because it can be new things on the horizon. We've got woman. We've got the star, so there's some kind of healing energy here. We've got the end mutable, so maybe more info needed. Ooh, let's see what else we get. End of the season. Well, clearly we are in the end of the season, aren't we, really? Oh, we've got the twin flame fucking card come out as well. Okay. Let's see. It's come out for a reason, so this is obviously a twin flame reading, even though I wasn't wanting it to be. But it's not up to me. Yeah, death cards. I honestly think for a lot of you, you're done with that journey. Or the person that you thought you were connected to, you're done with that person. I don't know. Let's just see. Let's just see. Or you've realised it's all about you, and you're holding space for unconditional love, but you're focused on you, and you just want everyone to be happy, including your counterpart. Clarify the beaver and things working against you, please. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, there's things working against your connection, definitely. Woman is clarified by the Magician. Is this someone doing magic? Or is this you working through your manifestations? No, this is about you manifesting. Okay, cool. Clarified twin flames. Yeah, a lot of you are burdened by this connection. And you're just like, it's not that you're done with it. It's not that you're done with it, but you're just tired. It's been a long fucking journey for some of you. Some of you have been dealing with this for a long fucking time. Like you've been on this journey a long time, and you're just tired. You're just fucking exhausted. And you just want a happy life. You just want to have things that are meant for you come in, and it's not that you're letting go, but you're just kind of focused on you. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Wands. So this is really beautiful energy coming in here. You've done a third party energy could still be trying to block your connection in some capacity. Or you could just be working through some pain of not having what you deserve from it. Like maybe your masculine hasn't chosen you because they're not able to, because they've had to choose other things, or maybe they've cut you out of your life and you're just like, you know what, I don't deserve this shit. I know we have to do healing and so forth, but it can be very difficult on these paths. It can be very difficult if especially if you're in the same, for a lot of my clients, they are in the same friendship group as their counterpart, or they know their masculine through work or in a work capacity, and they have to still see stuff, and it's like it's triggered them in some cases because you know, the masculine might have had to cut you out for whatever reason, and you've had to keep choosing to focus on you, absolutely. But it can trigger you when they're just living their life looking like everything's fine and dandy, and you're over there going, well, why aren't you speaking to me? Why aren't we communicating? Or why is it you seem to be helping everyone else but me? Or why do you give everybody else time but me? That is the journey. They have to make you feel like this, so you choose yourself. You have no choice but to choose yourself, because they're not. They are here to crack you open. Some twins are meant to be together in union, yes, absolutely. Some aren't. Some aren't. There's a lot of conflict here, and a lot of you are so fucking tired. You're just done. You're just done, not necessarily with the journey, but you're just done in life. You just feel so done in life and so tired and just like, oh my God, anything else. Like, this year has been an absolute bomb shafter for many of you, myself included. I would say 2025 has been the most difficult year for me. Somebody here is still holding on to the idea of being in a relationship with you. And you may be very much still like, yeah, you know, I'm open to that person still, absolutely. Or you may be open to someone new. You know, what will be, will be. You kind of not really focus on relationships. You focus on more you, to be honest. And honestly, yeah. But you're also like, okay, but I want healthy love. I want the right love. I want the right person. I don't want somebody who can't choose me for whatever reason. Now, divine timing exists for a reason. And with these journeys, we know that lessons have to be learned, messages have to be, messages are sent to you through the divine and probably through your counterpart, but you have to remember on these journeys, it's not about them, it's about you. It's about you choosing you and focusing on you. They bring you back home to yourself. And when they are not showing you the love that you know they feel for you, if you're truly on that path, they do love you. There's no doubt about the love. It's more, do you have the frequency to hold the love? Do you have the vibration to hold the love? Do you have the self-love enough to hold the love that these connections and all these codes coming in need for it to work? You know, you can't, you've got to really choose you and really honour yourself and your journey, not theirs. You don't honour theirs, they honour theirs. And if they're choosing things that don't agree with you or that hurt you, walk the fuck away. Like, sorry, but walk away. Choose yourself. Focus on you, because ultimately they are here to crack you the fuck open. They're here to crack your heart open. They are here, unfortunately, they don't choose to hurt you in a nasty way, but your soul's agreed to this path, and if you're meant to be with that person, you're meant to trigger the fuck out of each other so you do your healing work. It's as simple as that. And, you know, it can be very painful, it can be very debilitating, it can be very discombobulating, and, you know, nobody chooses this journey, really. Well, clearly we do as our souls, but no one in the 3D would actually choose, oh, I want to be a twin flame, I want to be on the twin flame journey. Let me fucking tell you now, you don't. And anyone who chooses to do the work, anyone who chooses to heal, anyone who chooses to help others heal and hold space for others because they're doing the work themselves continuously, fair play to you, because to volunteer and come down on earth at this time in the age of Aquarius is extremely brave. Extremely brave. Right. Any final messages before I shut the F up for this year? Any final messages? Anything else the collective watching needs to know, please? We have the journey. What have I just been talking about? 3 of Wands, 3 of Lightning, the journey. Temperance, just breathe. It will be okay. It will all work out. Everything is happening for you, not to you. Pain, heartbreak, misery, distress. It's all making you stronger. It's easier said than done, I know. It's all happening for you. Rejuvenation is coming. There is, for a lot of you, there is Oracle of Raindrops. There is a lovely new beginning with your connections coming, I promise you. For a lot of you there is. Yeah, look, Emperor. It's coming. And for a lot of you, you could meet somebody else and you'll find that person who you believe to be your twin was actually a karmic flame, potentially. And that's what happened to me earlier this year. I was on the journey for 9 years with someone, thinking they were my forever person. And I realised in March, no, and you know, I've had several cord cuttings done on this person. They're not in my energy anymore, thank the Lord. Wish them well, but this is my point. Some of you will learn that the person you, or have learned this year in particular, the person you thought was your forever person was actually a massive catalyst. We've got the King of Pentacles here as well in the Master of Gems. So you've got all of this coming. You've got it all coming. You've got it all coming. You just need to believe and trust. And it may be with the person you want it to be. It may be them, absolutely, the devil. It may be, you know, you've been so tied to this journey though, and now you're like, let it go. Like, honestly, we've got the Ace of Wands. You've got to focus on the newness in your own life, and that will help you shift into a different energy. Page of Swords, healing, childhood wounds, healing. You know, your person could be doing a lot of healing here as well. Why is the Queen of Cups here? 9 of Cups. Fill your own fucking cup. To someone, you are going to be their absolute everything. And if someone isn't choosing you, for fuck's sake, don't choose them. Clarify the Emperor. I'm sorry, I used to be called the sassy spiritualist for a reason. Do not choose someone who isn't choosing you. Even Marilyn Monroe said that. Justice. Do not choose someone who cannot choose you or isn't choosing you. Choose your fucking self. Move away. Now, this could also be someone moving towards you because they've dealt with some karmic shit and, you know, they're ready to move in on you in the nicest way. I just said move in. That's interesting. Some of you could be moving in together. You never know, depending on what type of relationship you've had previously. But there's still a lot of umming and ahhing. And, you know, remember, you heal a lot in relationships as well. You heal as a pair in a relationship. You know, and, you know, everyone comes into your life to learn something from you, to teach you something, to love you, to leave you, to hurt you, all of that shit, you know, 3111 in the tarot. Anything else? The Magician. Manifestations, yeah, we've got the 8 of Wands in reverse. You're pissed off because your manifestations haven't been coming in as well. You're like, fuck me, universe, what the fuck? Like, what is going on here? And honestly, this has made you cut off your heart a little bit. Remember to please stay in your heart space. In every capacity, stay in your heart space, because I promise you, good karma will come your way. You just need to do it in a beautiful, you just need to be prepared for good things. And it will happen. Good things take time. Good things take time. And 7 of Pentacles and the Leo strength energy. And we've got the 7 of Cups. You've got everything you want coming in. It's just, you've got to believe it to see it. And we've got 5 of Swords here. You've been really conflicted over this. Because you're like, well, why hasn't it happened for me? Why haven't I had the things that are meant for me? Why has this person not chosen me? Because you're not choosing you. The end. You're not choosing you. If you don't choose you, how on earth is anyone else going to? For the love of God and all that's holy, choose yourself, okay? Please choose yourself. Choose yourself. Right, let's see if anyone you connected to has got any messages. We'll have a look, right? We'll have a goof gander. Any messages for the people watching from a counterpart, if there is one? I'm coming for you. You are amazing. Lovely. Very nice. Believe what you want to believe. I'm exhausted right now and need to heal. Yeah, absolutely. Some of them have gone through an absolute shit show. It's been a very challenging year for them as well. It's not just difficult for you. I think there's something about lessons here. I love you to the moon and back. The future looks bright for us. Very nice. For those who this resonates with. Honestly, there's some beautiful messages coming in here, actually. How did you get so beautiful? I still have lessons to learn. Yep. Could be standing up to people. Please don't shut me out. So some of you might have decided you've had enough and you're like, fuck this shit, I'm off to Narnia, see you later. Listen, I wish I could talk to you. Now, you could have shut someone out because they're not choosing you, and at the bottom of the deck we've got, I think I've lost you. But some of you really have had enough. Like, you've gone through an absolute shit show and this person hasn't supported you in any way in some cases, or they've supported you energetically. And yeah, that's nice, but sometimes you're just like, it's not enough. I want a 3D fucking person in my life who actually supports me, who actively is in my life. I get it, I do. And having had several relationships over the years, you know, I've been single a long time now because I've been working on me, and obviously I was on the whole twin flame journey, holding myself back. Not that I'm saying the whole twin flame journey holds you back, because it doesn't. When you meet the right divine masculine, you can go on and be a massive power couple, but you can heal together as well. I couldn't heal with that person. For 9 years I thought I could, clearly not. But I've had to heal that and work through it, and it's been difficult, it's been challenging, and you know, I can honestly say I do not care about them at all now. I genuinely don't. I hope they're well, I wish them well, and I thank them for what they taught me. And I thank them for the connection, because they align me with beautiful people in my life and they align me to my purpose, so I'm grateful. But some of you have been holding on to somebody who's treated you like absolute and utter shit, and it's time to let them go so that your real emperor can come in. All right? it's as simple as that. When you hold on to someone for so long, like I did with this person, I was blocking so many blessings in my life. And even though it's still been a very difficult year with lessons and challenges, I've still grown as a result of it, thanks to them being part of my life, you know, and part of my journey. And some people are to be part of your journey, yeah, but some of them aren't meant to stay. And this is the thing with the whole twin flame thing. Yes, twin flames, truly, I believe they are meant to be together. If your souls have chosen it, you will be, providing you're both doing your work. Yeah, you will be, because you're here to bring heaven on earth into the earth grids and onto the earth grids. But like I said to you, you can have a karmic flame like I did, or a karmic partner. Well, he wasn't a karmic partner because we were never together, but he was a catalyst flame, if you like. He was a massive catalyst to my change, my growth, my healing, and I'm very grateful for that. And then you could go on and meet your actual divine counterpart, where you will be together and they are the person God has for you. But let me tell you now, from the clients I've worked with, that is still without its challenges. There is still going to be challenges. There is still, sorry, it's not without its challenges. There is still going to be difficulties. There is still going to be karmic people. There is still going to be a karmic connection to close out. There's still, on both sides possibly, or there's still going to be lessons to learn that both of you have to learn and clear and heal before you can be in union. You can only be in union when you've done the necessary amount of healing, and you know you've chosen yourself, and you're in a place of 0 point field, zero consciousness, where everything is love, everything is light, everything is abundance, everything is compassion, everything is beauty. That takes fucking time, and I've thought I've been there many times this year, and honestly, because I have been shafted at the shit pipe royally by many things, and it's only made me stronger, and I've realised how strong I actually am. You have no choice sometimes but to be strong. Even when your own heart is broken, you think, no, I can do this. I've got to keep standing up for myself. I've got to keep standing up for my family, my friends, my followers, my clients. And doing my purpose keeps me strong. Living out my purpose and doing God's work keeps me strong. And I know it will help all of you. So if you want to know how to help become the best version of yourself, how to let go of things, people, places, habits, things no longer serving you, how to be empowered enough to stand in your power and say no, work with me and I will help you. Go to the Empowered Soul Alchemist 1111 on Instagram, the same again on TikTok, or email zoe@thesassyspiritualist.co.uk, and I'll help you in any way I can. Happy New Year, and I'll see you in 2026.